So guys, what is up and welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die on the Xbox One. Today we have a very specific goal, and that specific goal, my friends, is going to be the mini bike. Because before we move, I want to have a mini bike in our possession, ready to go. Now, I do believe that if I'm not mistaken, the mini bike chassis can be crafted in here. Yes, so for the mini bike chassis, we need a hell of a lot more iron and a little bit more clay. So before we leave for the day to go ahead and try to find the rest of the stuff we need for this, this is relatively kind of speaking what we're going to be doing here. So just kind of a heads up there. So what we want to grab is a bunch of our iron, and then we'll spend the rest of the day trying to loot up a bunch of the stuff that we need. And I don't know exactly how much iron I want to drop in. I'll drop in 100 for the time being, and hopefully that'll give us all that we need. I don't want to use up all this. I'd rather save it for when we move bases, because move bases we will. You can trust me there. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and drop off some of that iron into there, and that should hopefully create enough for it. In the meantime, we will, of course, get the wood going here. Just have it schmelting up. And yeah, so hopefully you guys are having yourselves a goddamn awesome day. Our day today is going to be better. Sure, we missed out on the day 21 horde, but we are about to hopefully get ourselves something hell of a better. And I don't know how long it takes. It's like, I think it's 5 seconds per scrap iron. So we have about 4 minutes. That's 12:48. We'll have about 100 there or something. So we'll actually just double that up and just have more of that going. And then also I kind of do want to just throw no, I'm not going to throw anything else in there. Anyways, now we must go out and try to find the rest of what we want. What we want for one of the things, the handlebars, we can craft using scrap iron or something. But the one thing we're missing right now, and that we want to go find, if I am not mistaken, is going to be, let's just get out of here, it's like a stove, so we can get scrap cables, because we need scrap cables, and also tires. Tires is another thing we're going to be looking for, but scrap cables, I think we can get them from a stove, from what people were saying. And why are all these doors, like, damaged? This is really weird. Is my game, like, why did every door become damaged? It's really weird. Ooh, the oven is, that's new. I didn't know the oven was like that. Alright, well, let's try to get the scrap cables we desire out of this oven. And we're going to get short iron pipes. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. So we got the scrap cables. How many scrap cables do we need to craft up our mini bike stuff? And what is the mini bike stuff under? Is it resources? It is. Okay, so is the handlebars scrap cable? One scrap cable. I think that's the only scrap cable we need. So in the meantime, we'll just finish breaking apart this oven anyways. And take things from there, really. Okay, so oven broken down. We have our scrap cable. Scrap cable done. So the seat can be crafted. We just got to get some duct tape. We got leather. We got pipes, we got cotton, we will get, and then that we just gotta get handlebars. Handlebars is gonna be duct tape, leather, and short iron pipes. Hopefully we have enough duct tape. If not, we are gonna have to go and just kind of really loot anything out there, and that might have to be the goal. It's also a very sunny day in 7 days. It has not been this sunny in a very long time. This is like really weird that it's such a beautiful day. That's like unprecedented. Like seriously. We've not had something like this. So really quick, though, I do want to see how the duct tape situation's looking. And if it's not looking good, we might need to go get some more. Or even craft it, because I think we can use glue to create duct tape, right? Something like that, I believe. So if we go to our raw resource chest, we have 15 duct tape. That should do the trip. We'll just go ahead and start throwing everything in here. And let's start crafting, shall we? So we'll get the leather. We'll get our animal hide, which then can be refined into leather, right? So the handlebars, we've got to craft up one of those. We'll do that, and then resources. How do we get leather? Is that under, yeah, where do we get leather exactly? I kind of forgot what we have to do for that. I mean, I got the normal hide. What else do I need? Animal hide boots. No, but this is for real. Do I not know how to craft leather or something? Did I never learn how to craft leather? Well, tits. No wonder. We got to learn that. However, that's a skill I think we can just learn, so we'll go ahead and learn that up because we do need that. I don't know what the hell type of a skill that's going to be. Quicker crafting, archery. It might be like, hopefully we have the right amount of points to get it too. I hope. Leather working. Yes. Is that what? No. Leather tanning. Is that what we need? Tan animal hides and craft leather. Boom. That's what we want. We had just enough to make leather working. Awesome. Okay, now that we have that, we're going to max craft the hell out of this leather because I don't think, maybe not max craft, but we'll make a lot of leather, right? Make a lot of that. We have our one set of handlebars. Very nice set of handlebars at that. And then the mini bike handlebars is going to be next on what we can craft. All we got to do is get our headlights, and we will have the first ingredient. Well, actually, we already have 2 ingredients, the lead car battery and that small engine. So we are... Do we even need... Yeah, no, we need the small engine. So we're going to be getting stuff here. We are. How about this? Can we start crafting the chassis Yes, we can. Let's begin crafting the chassis up here. Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to turn that off. I don't really want to smelt down the rest of my iron there. I just wanted to get enough for the chassis. Oh, we got to keep it on, don't we, to actually craft, right? That's a thing, right? Yes, that is a thing. All right, so, you know, we want to keep this on for, like, well, let's try to get, like, half of that out, and that'll be good enough. We'll turn it on. We'll keep that going. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So minibike handlebars, check. Or no, not check. We need the headlight, which should be in one of these chests. There we go. And this should be some pretty nice durability stuff too. So this is very exciting, and this is like, I can't believe we might. I didn't think it'd be like this possible, but it might very well be this possible because boom, we got part 1 right there. Very nice minibike handlebars. We are going to be grabbing our small engine and lead car battery. The only 2 that we found. That small engine is so clutch because that's the one thing we actually had to find versus actually craft. And then once that thing finishes up crafting, we just have to make the seat next, right? The seat. So for the minibike seat, we just got to get that 3 cotton. Just go ahead. We got to find a little bit of cotton. We can craft that. And then we also want to break the tires and get ourselves some minibike wheels. And then we get minibike wheels. How exactly do we get minibike wheels again? It's 30% chance by destroying old tires. Okay. Okay, so that's how we got to do it. I was just making sure. They can be found in decaying sedans as well, but I don't think we found any tires yet. So we're going to be doing that. And what we got to do is just... I don't know what we use to break it, though. What's the best way of collecting tires? Would it be like with a wrench or maybe a stone axe? I know that if we go to a garage, though, we can break it. And there should be some garages around here. We just want to look for those. Like here, there's this tire, right? Old tire. What's the best way of breaking that? I mean, I'm just going to use my wrench. Hopefully this does the trick. I don't know. Gimme. I got oh, nice. We got the tires. Mini bike wheels. Very nice. We got that. And now we just got to find ourselves some cotton. And boys and girls, the mini bike will be ours today. I personally can't believe it either. However, it does seem that cotton-wise, we are going to be lacking a little. But here we got 2 cotton. We just got to find 2 more somewhere in town. And... as long as we got the gas, which we will hopefully just break a lot of cars and get, and there's the last cotton. Guys, real talk right now, we might actually have a mini bike already. Oh my god, please let it be, Oh, I kind of do want to get the shopping basket for it though, because I do remember that that's a thing. You can get the shopping basket that gives it some more inventory storage, and we'll probably go and venture out tomorrow to actually go explore a little bit more now that this is, you know, a little bit better for us. But the shopping basket is what we're looking for. And I know they can be found in stores usually. That's kind of a good place to find them. So we will try to hop in through the back and look for some shopping baskets up here up front. And then we want to break them up. No shopping baskets, just shopping carts. They've respawned. Ooh, beer. Dude, we have not had beer for a while. That's hella nice. No shopping baskets, though, unfortunately. I don't know really where they went. Also, where the hell are all the boxes? Is loot starting to respawn? That, or like, I don't know. Let's break the shopping cart. We probably want to use something better. Maybe the stone axe will be a little bit better than the wrench here for this. I don't really know. It's a little bit better. Let's see if the shopping cart gives us what we're looking for. There's a good chance it doesn't. If that's the case, we actually have to find a oh no, there's a shopping basket there in the back. So we'll see what this gives us anyway. And it gave us scrap iron. Woo! This, my friend, is what I'm looking for. Empty shopping basket. This should give us the basket, which gives us a little 5x5 grid for the mini bike. And once we have that, we will be able to have a little, pretty much like a little mobile chest in the mini bike, which is going to be really, really cool. So, did that give us what we wanted? I'm not. Yes, it is the shopping basket. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There's an airdrop. We got to mark that really quickly. It is all the way over there. And we'll go ahead and grab that right now. Why not, right? Why not? Always worth it. You know, who knows? We could get something. We got the inventory room to mess with. And in the meantime, we should actually be able to, as we're running, craft up that mini bike seat. So we will get that crafting for the next couple seconds. And honestly, why don't we go ahead and drink ourselves a little beer? You know, we can celebrate here, boys and girls. We can celebrate. We're about to have ourselves a mini bike. Let's get a little bit tipsy, a little bit woozy. And we'll head on over, grab that. It is going to be quite a little trek away, but we should be able to come back. And then tonight, our mini bike will be completed. And I am so happy because that's going to make travel and finding our new base and going in between places to kind of like move our stuff, because there's a lot of stuff we're going to have to move. It's just going to make life so much easier. So I'm excited. hopefully you guys too. And speaking of hopefully you guys being things, hopefully you guys are having yourself an awesome day. If not, I hope this video can make it slightly more awesome. And if it still is not awesome at the end of it, because I mean, my powers aren't that magical, right? I admit to that. I hope that you guys can go out and do something. I'm actually gonna go out and play some basketball later, because basketball, it just makes me happy, man. I love playing basketball, being competitive. It's my favorite thing to do, probably besides YouTube in the entire freaking world, and I love it so much. Probably because I'm tall too, so that helps. But I'm gonna do that, and that's hopefully gonna help raise my day yet another notch. Because this brought it up. Recording this video brought it up one notch. Basketball, that's about to bring it up another one. So I got my day planned out. Hopefully you guys get some good stuff going. I hope that at the end of the day you can reminisce, look back, and be like, you know what? Today was a good day. Make our boy Ice Cube proud. All right, Ice Cube's become like the motto at this point. Just like today was a good day. So I hope you guys can, at the end of the day, say that, especially because you're just so awesome, especially to me, like support-wise, you guys are ridiculous. The 7 Days to Die series, and really just every series in general, is doing amazing, and I have you guys to thank for it. So for real, stay awesome. Y'all are the bomb. And I gotta sneeze, which is not the bomb. And oh, dude. Okay, I don't know if this will make everyone happy, but I know that I just made the corn farmers' days. Look at all the corn, dude. Look at it. Like, oh, that's a lot of corn. Speaking of that, we gotta replant the corn. Actually, we're just gonna keep the corn. We're just gonna start a huge corn farm. When we do move bases, we'll have like, I want to start building like a gigantic base, have like a corn farming section, have like subsections, all that stuff. Have like a farm, we'll have the main base. So much cool stuff. I'm hype, dude. I'm hype. I can't wait for this new base. A new start. It's gonna be fresh. We'll probably survive, like I said, the next 7-day horde over in the old base, just because it'll be ready. But 2 hordes from now, I'm thinking we'll be ready for what will come in our new base. So lots of excitement coming, man. Lots of excitement coming. And speaking of excitement, we stepped on a cactus. I was gonna say we got an airdrop, but not cacti, dude. Those things are way more important. And it landed next to corn. Dude, this day just keeps getting better and better. What do we have, though? Auger schematic. I don't know if we actually know how to craft that. To hell with it. Now we do. Antibiotics, we don't have those. First aid kits, we don't have those. Painkillers, we do. Beakers, we leave for dead because we don't really care about them. And now we go... Have we ever explored this place on the map? No, we haven't. That's okay. Let's go ahead. Start heading home. Bear or rock? I know that that's a rock, but still. The eternal question. Right? The eternal question. Our athletics... cacti. Cacti. Seriously, my worst enemy in the world. Anyways, as I was saying, when we get back, we will have the mini bike, and to celebrate crafting it, we will definitely ride around on it a little bit. But also the thing with the mini bike, I think, is that when we're done with it, I was reading up a little bit on the mini bike. We don't want to leave it out. If we do leave it out, we want the chassis to be like on a wood block or something. So we'll make a little landing pad there because it can be kind of glitchy. That is a bear. That's a bear. That's a bear. I kind of want to kill a bear. All right, that's a bear. That's a bear. That's a bear. That's a bear. Start working on this quest, shall we? Let's make sure that we get all our stamina back very quickly. I'm actually going to pop some pain pills. We got ourselves a good shotgun. Let's make it work, guys and gals, shall we? I mean, we can make it work, right? Hello, Mr. Bear. How do you do? I'm gonna try to sneak. Oh, we're hunted. Is it by the bear? I don't know. Give me that sneak. No, he's, dude, this guy's pissed. Hello, bear. What up, buddy? Come on, just come on to the open. It's gonna be a lot easier for me to make it rain on you. Headshots. Is that a zombie bear? Oh god, that's a zombie bear. Those guys are hella more tough. Damn, I was not ready for the zombie bear. These guys do a lot of damage and stuff too. This is a good shotgun. Like, this has to finish it off. Come on, look at. Do you see this? Do you see how OP these guys are? Do you see how much shotgun ammo? Good thing I got a lot of shotgun ammo, and I don't really care. Down goes the zombie bear. Let's go. Zombie bear down. What is up? Suck it, nerd. Suck it. Oh, do we have the hunting knife to skin him with? I hope so. If not, we're gonna have to use something else. See you later, dude. Don't even tell me you survived that. He actually did. There we go. I mean, listen, we gotta use this to get our skill up, okay? We gotta get our skill up in shotguns, so it's an excuse for me to use it. We can scrap that. We can drop the goldenrod, because that's really not much goldenrod. In terms of other stuff, we can scrap/drop. I don't really know, but I do want to be able to collect this stuff here. Is the fire axe good with collect? Nah, we'll just use the stone axe to get our construction up anyway. So We're getting a little bit of food. We're getting some leather. I'll drop the animal fat happily, but I do want to kill this guy and just get what we can from him. Should have brought the hunting knife with us, but I wasn't expecting to take out a zombie bear. Either way, we're getting meat. We're getting leather. And speaking of that, actually, hold up. Do we, how are things? Oh, can we still continue looting that, or how's that work? Is that, no, we can just break it. Okay. Speaking of that stuff, though, yeah, we're gonna have to kill the bears as we find them so we can finish that quest, get some free skill points. That's like, what, 10, 15 shotgun shells? Not a big deal. It's a little bit of lead. Really, not a big deal, and it's an excuse to shoot stuff. And trust me, if there's an excuse to shoot stuff, it's a damn good excuse in my book. Anyways, we're gonna be heading on back. We're going to go back to the house, probably drop off some of this stuff, especially the meats, get some of that cooking on the fire. It is good that we got some more, we're getting a little bit low on food and water. Speaking of that, we might want to go fill up some of our stuff here. First things first, we'll drink some of the goldenrod, as we always do. Drink, drink, drink. Awesome, awesome. Get that up. We're going to need some food back home. I would like to fill up the water, too. I think we'll do that before we call anything a potential day. It is raining, so we're going to start getting slightly moist. I love being moist, man. It's so fun, right? And here, very quickly, because brass is a rarity. We can't mine brass. We actually have to find it in loot. So we're going to continue getting it that way. Keep our eyes out for bears, because now we are no longer scared of bears. We've reached the point where the bears should be scared of us. So life is damn good. Life is damn good. Also, yo, I've been having this trouble lately, right? Oh, I'm just going to take this chance to... hello, lady. How are you? Good? Yeah, I thought so. You have anything good on you? No? That's okay. I got the kill. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. We gotta get our shotgun level up, too, to get that cool shotgun skill that makes it do more damage. I really do want to cop that. But lately, dude, I've been struggling. I've had this, like, problem with my audio, and it's been really weird. So, was that a bear I heard, or... I heard, like, a whoo. No, I'm just hallucinating. Yeah, I'm having this problem, and it's really dumb. It's made me have to like scrap 2 videos and start entirely anew. So if you ever hear that, sometimes my audio resets using my audio software, because there's software associated with my audio, and it just completely resets for some reason. And despite the fact it says that the settings, still using my settings to make my voice sound pretty good, sometimes it resets and goes really poopy, and I sound muffled and stuff. So if that ever happens, do know that there's a problem, and I'm just trying to find a workaround, but there is a slight struggle associated with that, just so you know. Okay, it's not just me. I'm not unaware. I am aware. Just I don't know when the audio problem hits, except when I look back and I'm like, oh, it hit today, didn't it? And it's like, yeah, it did. We're getting hella hot, by the way, which kind of sucks. We're gonna have to drop some stuff off, I believe. And we have to make some inventory room here, right? We gotta make some inventory room so we can actually... Whoop, 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 whoop. That could have been bad. We gotta make some inventory room so we can actually shed some of the clothing that makes us on the hotter side and actually begin to go down a little bit, relatively speaking. So, we are cooler in here. That is good. Raw resource-wise, I think we can drop everything, right? Because, yeah, I think we can drop everything. We're already crafting up the chassis. We're going to have everything pretty good. We're going to have a good durability one here, too, once all's said and done. The corn will drop off here. And I just want to drop off a couple things so I can go and shed some clothing. Because I know these boots are definitely not comfortable. Those are definitely causing some struggle. We're going to drop off the boots. My cursor is working properly today. Woohoo! Life is good. Life is good. And here we have the minibike chassis. And why don't we go and celebrate this awesome thing? And, dude, this is about to be dope. We're about to have ourselves the mini bike. This might finally be it. I wish I had an actual garage to store it in, but either way, I can't complain. I can't complain. We are going to have to dig out a nice little hole for it, though. So, excuse moi for a sec. Because I don't want to put it on something that might glitch out. So I'm going to make a little landing pad for it, right? Anyways, the chassis can be placed down, right? Yeah, the chassis goes down. We're just going to create... It's really hot outside. Just kind of out here in the middle of the street, right? No, that's concrete. Hell nah. That's something. All right, we're just going to create a 2x2 hole of dirt. So hopefully this does not take too long here. Sorry about the small inconvenience. Are we getting sand out of this? Yo, hold up. Is that sand we're copping too? Do you guys see that? Crushed sand. Okay, I wasn't expecting to get crushed sand today, but Yo, dude, I'll take it. I will take that to the bank. I just want to make this kind of little landing pad for our mini bike, and then we're finally going to get to try it out before nighttime does finally hit. And then once nighttime hits, we'll go ahead, retire back home for the night, but have ourselves a very successful episode. And then tomorrow, as soon as it's time, we set out on the mini bike, we go exploring. Hopefully, if we got extra time tonight, we'll go try to get some more fuel by scrapping some cars, because that's how we get a lot of fuel. So we'll go and try to do that if need be. But, dude, life is just looking good right now. Like, for real, we got a bright just everything ahead of us. And this is going to be freaking great, to say the least. So here, we're just going to make the wood frames. We're just going to upgrade it once. Just kind of have it exist, right? Don't want to waste too much of our wood either. And then we're going to put the chassis down. Chassis, you go. There. There we go. Then we can interact with our mini bike. What is that? Oh, no, I didn't want to pick it. Damn, I didn't want to pick it up. I wanted to actually interact with it. Pooh. Okay, there we go. Replace it. Okay, we want to do the upper option. And now we should be able to give it all the parts it requires. Small engine, lead battery, mini bike wheels, the mini bike seats, the shopping cart. Where did my shopping cart go? No, missing basket goes there. No, it doesn't. What the hell? It doesn't? Aw. What the hell? That's like, that's literally like, what? But, okay, either way. This thing should be drivable now, right? I do believe so. I don't know which one is which, though. That's the driving wheel. Guys and gals. Oh, crap. We gotta put fuel into it. Hold up. We're gonna have to throw some fuel into this thing, right? There we go. Where's the fuel go, by the way? Where do I put that? There we go. Gas. We can throw gas into there. Boys and girls. Oh, look at this. We have it. We finally created the mini bike, and we look like goddamn badasses doing it. Ah ha ha. That is freaking great. That is great. I wish I could park this thing somewhere safely. I just don't want zombies to get to it. That would really suck, but we will put that down. There we go. That's our prized possession. We will embark upon it tomorrow, and I wish there was actually inventory room for us to use with it. You can repair it. There's the horn we can use. And I cannot wait for tomorrow to come, because we're going to adventure and have ourselves a great time. Hopefully our battery doesn't die. If we need more batteries, there was plenty in the central city from wherever the hell we were finding them. I don't remember exactly where we found them, but we were finding them quite abundantly there. So that was good. And I'm going to grab this wrench. Any cars nearby I could just go scrap real quick? I don't think there's any too close. I do want to kind of cop 1 or 2 cars here before we call it a day. Try to get some fuel out of them. There's a couple wrecked ones. I just want to be as efficient as possible with our time here before nighttime does hit. And then once nighttime finally does hit, we'll go ahead and head on inside. But in the meantime, let us collect the scrap, the fuel, and everything like that. And we did it. We did it, boys. We got a bike. The problem is I'm just scared that like the battery might go out. That's like the one thing I really have to worry about, is the battery going out. So hopefully that doesn't happen. If it does, whoops. If it doesn't, yay. But there should be another one we can get somewhere. Our construction tools are leveling up as we do this too, so it's a double whammy. We get fuel for the mini bike, and we get one step closer to steel smithing. I do know about steel smithing. I was getting a lot of comments on that. Trust me, guys, I want steel as much as you guys do. And that's why I do want to set out and begin work on this base realistically tomorrow. And that's, I think, what we're going to be doing. So it's a very exciting time for us. We're going to make sure to bring a lot of our necessities we need for building. We'll make some chests over wherever we decide to build. And you guys seem to be pretty set. If I go on the map here on one of the green biomes, either to the west or to the northeast. And I kind of want to check out the green biomes as well. And hopefully there might even be some new roads in the green biomes that lead us on a completely different adventures. Maybe we'll find a military camp. That was something a lot of you guys want me to find, whether that be for a good or for a bad reason. And I don't know if we can actually, no, we can't. Okay, can I, I'll scrap the brass car radiator. Don't think we need that. Can I just keep using this to, yeah, we can get fuel out of it using the stone axe. And it's the stone axe, so we only get fuel. Oh, we got a lot of scrap. Oh, that's scrap. Okay, so the wrench gets us the iron. This just gets us fuel, but honestly, that's okay. Let's go ahead and book it back home, but I'm pumping my fist in the air. Last episode was disappointing. Today, not so much disappointing. We have the mini bike. Tomorrow is our mini bike adventure. And boy, oh boy, I cannot wait. Gas, repairs. What are repairs? I don't even know. Also, if we find any bears on the road, we'll definitely make sure to kill those, get that quest, get those points. But, man, I am so happy. I am so freaking happy. Oop! Oh, there we go. Let's unlock that door. Head back into here. We were starting to get thirsty. How are we getting thirsty? Oh, probably because it was so hot. Tomorrow morning, we probably want to get something and fill up these glass jars, right? Yeah, probably. Let's drink up one more. Get that all the way up to full. Go ahead, be sneaky beaky like, and just be hella happy. We did it. The mini bike, after a day of adventuring, we were able to get it quite handily. We got ourselves plenty of medical supplies as well, which is always great news. We're up to 50 antibiotics and a hell of a lot of painkillers. We got the animal fat / animal lard we can just kind of drop off. Got more crushed sand, a lot of crushed sand actually, which is going to go into the raw resources chest because that does have some practical uses. We are going to repair this really quickly using up that forged iron. Probably want to get a new wrench kind of soon. Realistically, we might want to do that. I don't know what the hell to do with the shopping basket, man. It says equip. What the hell does that even mean? It's like, what? I don't even know. It's derpy. I don't know what the hell to do with that. Let me know in the comment section if I'm doing something wrong with the shopping basket or what's up there, because I'm not doing everything right, obviously. And then for our adventure, we are going to want to make sure to bring some food with us, bacon and eggs. Actually, we're kind of hungry now. Why don't we go ahead and start munching on our bacon and eggs, right? Get our food up, our wellness up as well as it continues to climb. We got more eggs, and with this meat here, we can actually go ahead and craft some bacon and eggs tonight. Some of the best food out there, baby. And we got some raw water. We can make some cornmeal if we really want. We're going to have to just get the wood going for a little bit. We'll do that. Turn that on. And cook up some bacon and eggs, and then the rest of it is going to go towards... We can't do grilled meat, however, we can char the meat. We can also boil it, but I don't know how I feel about that. We'll just char the meat anyways. Continue making some food for our adventure. And cornmeal as well. Why don't we go ahead? Nah, I'd rather... we can probably... We got cornmeal anyway. Let's grab that. Let's make ourselves some cornbread. Yeah, we can make a little bit of cornbread here. Max craft the cornbread. Cook that up. That's going to take a good amount of time, though. Another 2.5 extra minutes, so we'll drop some extra wood onto the fire. About 2.5 minutes worth. There we go. And then that should be enough to survive us. And then just now we got to make sure we got our inventory with all the stuff we want for our adventure. I think that's about where we are. So in terms of stuff we're going to bring, anything that's going to be essential for building, raw resource-wise, and anything like that. We don't need the springs. I don't know how we got those. There's still this... Wait, we have a small engine? Where'd the small engine come from? Did we take that small engine out of the mini bike? Well, we may have taken a small engine out of the mini bike. I hope not. We kind of need that. That might be bad. In terms of stuff we're going to bring, though, since we are going to probably begin building, let's make sure to bring our raw resources. So we will begin to store some of that. Gunpowder especially, paper especially, coal, nitrates, and more nitrate. Anything that could be considered essential, and that's all relatively essential in my book. Duct tape, we'll come back for. We'll come back for the duct tape. The bacon and eggs we're going to be taking for sure. Probably want to get a relatively full stack of goldenrod tea. Yes, yes we do. And other than that, we're doing pretty good. We'll fill up on the glass jars. We can do that later. Ooh, we're going to want to find a place maybe by a lake. That might be nice. That might indeed be nice. Take some of the cloth with us because we already got some of that in a slot. Some more feathers. We'll put away the extra feathers. Keep the... Actually, no, because we might always find more feathers. So we'll take... No. We want to take the lesser pile of feathers. I'm derping out hardcore. And then we got plenty of stone axes we could take. Not going to do that. We got the main weapons we want to take anyway, unless there's like a better thing we can put on our shotgun. But no, our shotgun is pretty maxed out right now in terms of what actually goes onto it. So that's good. We got the SMG we could craft up with. AK stock. We need 2 more AK parts, unfortunately. We got the rocket launcher, which we have yet to use. But one day that thing will come in use, don't you worry. And I think that's about it in terms of stuff. Oh, probably bring up a pickaxe for sure. We don't have a pickaxe. And probably the hoe. And to hell with it. Why don't we bring a shovel as well? Actually, let's bring a nice hunting knife, shall we? And then we'll bring a shovel too. We'll just craft up a fresh shovel if we need to. Alright, but other than that, that's about it in terms of the stuff I'm going to be bringing. We'll bring the bacon and eggs and the cornbread too, and just make sure we're ready here to begin settling that second base. We got the wood frames. We got the tools to repair the wood frames. We are getting all the other stuff here. We need a little bit more. Like, really, dude? Come on. All right, let's finish crafting that up. We will grab the charred meat. We won't take the charred meat with us, I don't think. We'll leave that behind. Actually, how are we doing food-wise? Are we hungry at all? If we are, I might just eat the charred meat on the spot. Yeah, okay, I'll just eat the charred meat then. Try to capitalize here on an inventory room. Wellness will go up, hydration will go down, and let's go eat a little bit more of that. One more, and we should be up to full. Yes, we are 92. That's relatively full. We'll make sure to drink ourselves one more of this goldenrod. Every time we have ourselves one of these sit-down meals, we drink some tea, eat some food, our wellness continues to go up. 123 right now. Like, we're getting so tanky, man. I love it. I freaking love it. Other than that, I think that's about it. It's everything we want. So we'll put that glass jar away. We will grab the cornbread from the fire. And we are ready to go, boys and girls. Tomorrow morning, we set out onto an adventure in one of these directions. There's a lot of directions for us to go, but I'm thinking we head, well, I just clicked something. I don't know what that was. I'm thinking we head that way, explore whatever the hell's over there. Hopefully not leave our mini bike in a bad place, but we will see. If there's any tips I need to know regarding the mini bike, this would be the video to let me know. But other than that, that is really about it in terms of what I got to say and everything I got to do. So, a couple hours, then we set out in the morning, and we have ourselves a hell of a fun time. We got the 2 guns we need, we got the ammo we need, and we got the dream that we need. So like I was saying earlier, I hope you guys have yourselves an awesome day. I hope this helped make your day more awesome, and I hope you go out and do stuff to make it even awesomer. So at the end of the day, you can say, it was a good day. But thank you guys for the immense amount of support lately. It has been freaking fantastic, and I seriously appreciate it. But other than that, that will do it for me. Thank you guys for watching the video as always, and hopefully, I'll see you in the next one.